What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Ruining Your Day. This is your host, Falcon Sama. Today we'll be covering Old School RuneScape's update from today, which is basically just touching on the player support changes for 2025. They now have a roadmap available, which we can get more into later on. But as you all know, it was pretty controversial earlier this year where they sent out a survey talking about increasing the amount of membership fees and all that good stuff just to provide better service, but it looks like they've kind of honed in on that. So let's go ahead and just get right into the news. This year we're making substantial improvements to our player support services. You've told us loud and clear that we need to do better, and throughout 2025 this is exactly what we plan to do. Our goal is to enhance your overall experience, ensure you receive the high quality support you deserve, and rebuild your trust in player support, which is key, very important. I'm glad they are focusing on that. The player report survey was sent on December 2024. Sorry, I was off by a month. We wanted to make sure we're focusing on the areas that are most important to our community. Following that, we've ensured that all the areas of the studio, from Old School RuneScape and RuneScape 3 developers to community management, player support, and beyond, have all worked together to make sure we're addressing the biggest concerns. Awesome. And then it kind of goes into a little bit of statistics, how many percentages of the 7,000 players that completed the survey were satisfied with customer support, how many felt neutral, all that good stuff. So what's to come? Here's the table of contents. So what's already improved? So they've already worked on chat spam reduction. According to them, it has resulted in almost 5,500 mutes, on an average of 92 mutes a day. So if you're noticing less spammers in the Grand Exchange, that's probably why. So awesome. Reporting outcomes. Players who report bots and macroing are now notified that the report results in action, as 89% of those who filled out the December survey have suggested, and that was live since the 26th of March. So if you're somebody who likes to report, I'm sure you've noticed that. So that is another great improvement that they've made. And then April 2025, single point of contact. So this one's only been live for the past week, and they introduced a new centralized point of contact for all player support requests, which is amazing. You can now see the status of your tickets, update them, and manage queries. Due to technical limitations on older account types, this feature is only available to a Jagex account. Great improvements, great results. So as long as they continue to work on that, that is amazing. So like I mentioned earlier, the roadmap of improvements. Now onto the future. This roadmap outlines exactly how we're going to improve player support in the with a clear focus on 3 core pillars: support provision, resolving account issues, cheating detection, and removal. So here's kind of what they're looking at. So right now we are in the spring. Some of the things that they've already implemented. Now let's look at summer. So in the summer, we can see single point of contact phase 2. So awesome. It looks like they're going to improve on that. Account hijacking detection. So that is amazing. Improved ban appeals. So for those of you who feel like you've been falsely banned, now may finally be your chance to bring your account back and get back into the old school RuneScape grind. Welcome back to hell. Anti-cheat real world trading focus. Oh, wow. So they're going to really hone in on real world trading. And then Jagex account secure account recovery. Lastly, beyond, this is probably going to be 2026 and further, display name self-service, and then Jagex account pain points. So just a few other things we're working on, but sounds very promising. I know that customer support or player support has been kind of lacking, and that survey did not help the cause, but it sounds like they're doing a really great job of really addressing everything. So Jagex is really on it for that. April 2025, faster response times. I already kind of went over this. But it kind of goes more into detail here. They improved account security signposting. To help prevent this, we'll be making security options more visible during the login process and encouraging you to enable them for better protection. That is great. And then as far as the hijacking detection, new advanced systems will be in place to detect suspicious login attempts. If a hijacked attempt is detected, your account will be temporarily locked to secure it. Could be awesome, could be annoying. I guess we'll find out when the time comes. That's coming in the summer. Improved ban appeal process, also coming in the summer. You'll have ability to appeal your appeal. Interesting. Giving you 2 opportunities instead of just 1 if you believe your ban is incorrect. Okay, so you can appeal your initial appeal. So that's good. That way it gives you a second chance, especially for all those Reddit users that say they did not real world trade. So we've put a great deal of work in mitigating false positives. For example, every ban is double checked. However, we are human and acknowledge that we make mistakes. Awesome. July 2025, single point of contact, full implementation. So right now it's kind of, like I mentioned, phase 1. So this is going to be phase 2. We'll introduce further improvements, including user-friendly contact widget and modern search function to help you guide you towards resolution, and even simpler streamlined ticket creation process. Awesome, because honestly right now whenever I try to create a ticket, I have no idea where to go. It's really hard, so it sounds like they're really working on that. And then autumn 2025 live chat implementation. So the live chat will be available from 1400 to 2300 hour GMT, and it will allow you to speak directly to support agents. Awesome, but it does sound a little expensive, so hopefully we don't see our membership prices jack up too much. Outside of these live hour support tickets will be responded to within a 48-hour window outlined earlier. Blah blah blah. Autumn 2025 anti-cheat teams real world trading focus. So since January 2025, almost 250,000 macroing accounts have been banned. That is great. 23% decrease, negative 23% increase or 23% decrease in bot detections compared to last year, and 19.1 trillion GP removed from the economy due to real world trading investigations. That is crazy. So that is also obviously increasing the value of your gold. So this is great to hear, all great news. So great job, Jagex. And then autumn 2025, Jagex account secure recovery will explore ways to enhance Jagex account recovery with improved verification methods. Potential improvements could include recognizing trusted services and sessions, supporting passkeys and passwordless logins. Awesome. So then kind of like mobile, how you don't have to put your password in, which is great. And then, I mean, I think even the Jagex account is also like that. So let's keep that up, make it easier, make it more streamlined. Some things that are working on, that Jagex is also working on, is world hopping and character switching on mobile, Steam, and Jagex Launcher. Awesome. Recovery and account security improvements, Jagex Launcher compatibility on Linux, and elevated rights management, Jagex Launcher and accounts reliability, Jagex and character account management improvements, and safely transfer display names between characters within your own Jagex account. That is awesome. So you can kind of reserve usernames in a way, and you can make sure you hold on to those, which really good, because I've lost a few really good usernames because I was not being the smartest and changing it. But anyway, and throughout our quest for improvement, your feedback will be crucial in ensuring you're on the right track. Please help us understand exactly how it will be performing and the spot areas where we can improve. You can expect additional player support surveys coming your way via email and our social media channels. We have recently introduced short in-game satisfaction surveys, which are great. And blah blah blah. Keep sharing your thoughts with us. Your voices have already led to significant changes, and we'll continue to listen. So Jagex, great job continuing to listen to the community. It sounds like they are on the right track, but let's hope that they don't increase our membership prices. That's what I'm most worried about, but I do think this is definitely the right direction. So Jagex, thank you for this, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you guys like the changes that are coming? Do you feel like your membership prices may be impacted? The good thing is, like I said, I think the value of gold has gone up, so shout out to the Venezuelans. But just really great things, right? But I guess we'll see what the future holds. But as for today, thank you again for watching this episode of Ruining Your Day. I'm again your host, Falcon Sama, and follow, like, subscribe, all that good stuff on TikTok or on YouTube for more content like this and more Dragon Wilds tutorials and a bunch of other stuff that is yet to come. So I'm continuing to grow my channel. I do appreciate all the support that I've gotten so far. Thank you guys so much for 700 followers on TikTok. You guys are the best. I really cannot thank you enough. So have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you on the next tutorial video. Bye everybody.